What's up, Ignition? We are back with another recap and challenge video. Marissa, last night we had Brain Health Night,
Sure did.
which is a really important event. We do it once a year. And last night, the way that we did it is we had a panel. You kind of emceed the panel, and we had two school counselors from a couple of high schools here in the area, and then Amber Des Moines, who's on our care staff here and leads the landing. If you just wanted to give like the big overview of the night, what would it be?
Yeah, we had them share a lot of things. We had them share a lot about what it looks like to go to someone when you are in need and how that can be intimidating, but the scariest part is asking for help. The scariest part is going and saying, hey, can I talk to you about this? And then once you get to that spot, they are there to care for you. They want to care for you. They want to talk to you. And how you can do that and what you can expect kindness and honesty and a non-judgmental space for you to just be who you are and to talk about what's going on in life and to be met with love and grace and gentleness. And then we talked about different resources available and different coping mechanisms when it comes to our mental health. And that was kind of the panel. Yeah. I think so often we are like intimidated to ask for help, but once we do, we pretty quickly realize like, oh, this is actually a normal thing to talk about. It's good to talk about this. So 100%. Is there any one thing, like if you just had to take one of the, maybe it's something a panelist said, maybe it's something you've thought of since, like what's one thing that students can take away from this from last night? No, go ahead. Our biggest hope from the panel is that students would leave knowing that they're not alone. There are so many people in the same room as you in your small group that are also struggling, maybe with the same thing, maybe different. And you're not alone in that. And there are people out there who want to care for you and are there to care for you. And we have a God who cares for us. Matthew 11:28-30 was our Bible verse last night, and it talks about, come to me all who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Jesus wants us to come to him with all of our feelings and emotions, whatever it may be, and he wants to give us rest for our souls. He wants to take care of us in that, and that is the greatest and most powerful thing that could happen to us.
So now, last thing, what is one way that any student, no matter what maybe they're struggling with, or even if they're not maybe going through something really specific right now, what's one way that they can like live this out to have maybe an improved brain health this week?
Amber talked a little bit about a toolbox and how sometimes we're not struggling in this moment, or maybe you are, maybe you aren't, but when we talk about our mental health, when we go through therapy or coping mechanisms, whatever it may be, we're building our toolbox to help us now and down the road. So my encouragement to you is do one of those toolbox things that the panelists said, those breathing exercises Jason said, to center us on what's actually happening in this moment. Amber talks about Sour Patch Kids, and if you're in a state of panic or you're of a high anxiety, having your mind focus on something else like the sourness and the Sour Patch can help switch your brain to not think about what's causing you anxiety. And I would also encourage you to go to Jesus with those things, to actually pray about it and be honest with him. You don't have to come to Jesus with everything that's going right or what you think you should say or how you should feel. You can come to Jesus with your anger and your sadness and your disappointment, your confusion, whatever it may be. There's no shame in that. Nothing could ever separate you from God's love, and he wants to meet you right where you are at.
That's awesome. Anything else
Just talk. I think that is all. This Friday, tomorrow, we have our Ignition movie and pizza night, and we would love to see you there. It's in the Well, 7:30 to 9:30. You can sign up so we order enough pizza for you, or just come. We would love to have you and all your friends, and then we will see you next week at Ignition.
See you then.
Peace.